Well, hello. I'm coming to you live from my camper van where I am currently residing on my way to Cannon Beach, Oregon, um, for a kite flying thing. I want to start out by saying I apologize for not getting these readings out sooner, but I was preparing for a fairly large adventure and the time just fricking got away from me. So, bear with. It'll probably be like this when I do my adventure to Cooperstown as well. And I'm just kidding. It is just when you think you have it all planned out, you don't have it all planned out. As most of you know, but we keep trying, thinking that we've got it all figured out, and then it's so frustrating when we realize we don't. Anyways, so welcome to Star and Flurry. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome to anybody new stopping in. I read once a week for the zodiac signs by their elements. So 4 readings for air, water, earth, and what's the other one? Fire. That's usually the one we start with. So fire signs. And they are, I don't have these memorized, so I have notes. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I don't have any oracle cards. Oh, actually, I do have a. Forgot. And where is it? I brought the. Since I'm going to the coast, I brought the Coastal Curiosities. Lennox Reese? I can't. I can't remember, and I don't have the title card in here. I don't think you'll all recognize the backs. I got the little pocket version, and I have it in my beach striped bag. I absolutely adore. Anyway, so we'll throw an. It won't have. I don't have a. Or this deck does not come. I don't believe. Maybe it did, and I don't know if I have it or don't have it or whatever. But this will be my own interpretation of these particular oracle cards if I feel a need to throw one. Which, who knows? I may not. So, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I will call them out. I'll show you the cards as well. King of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, you have a very banner week coming on. Beware of the charmer. But other than that, I think you're good to go. I think whatever you're going to do this week is going to turn to gold. I don't mean that necessarily in money, but certainly in recognition and whatever goals you want to achieve. So you're in very, very good shape. King of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, do we even bother throwing a oracle card? I do not think that we do. I think you are good to go, people. Absolutely. These are going to be kind of shorter. It's been a long day, and I'm a little tired. So, water signs, cup signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's on your agenda for this week? And, who knows if I'll even be able to, upload this, because the internet connection is not terrific here. Well, yeah, not terrific here. Okay, so, now look at this. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Swords. Double sevens. You are working hard to achieve things. You have been patient. Very patient. Waiting for the crops to bloom. I mean that metaphorically, of course. But there is somebody in the middle of all of this that is causing you some harm. And I don't think it's fun harm. I think it's shitty harm. So be mindful of that. You've worked hard. What's on the bottom? Let's see what's 8 of Wands. This is going to come around pretty quickly for you. But yeah, somebody's mucking around here, and it's annoying. It's annoying me. I'm reading this, and I'm annoyed. So you are probably triply annoyed, I would guess. But I would say, the card that leads this whole reading is the 8 of Pentacles. So you have worked hard to see this end well. or whatever it is, whatever project or meeting or gathering or whatever's going on. I think you've worked hard to make it happen. And your oracle card is admire. And I think that at the end of all of this, you are going to come up smelling like roses. And here's your 8 of Pentacles, your 7 of Pentacles, and Sneak Peek. That's, who calls them that? Is it? I see a lot of people calling it that. Anyways, so yeah, so that's the water sign. So beware of the Sneaky Pete. So air signs. Sorry if this is really loud. I don't have my mic with me. I don't have my overhead camera mount or anything with me. And I didn't really plan to. I meant to do these yesterday, and I just got so. Packing up a van is not as easy as it sounds. And I already have a list of 8 things that, and this is part of the reason I'm doing this, because when I go on this long adventure, it's not like I'm going to not be around any stores. If I really run into trouble, I can stop at a Walmart, stop at a Target. I really don't want to shop at either of those, but they're readily available along the interstates if I need something. But, so I'm doing this trip, and I'm hopefully planning another one in a couple of weeks for more days to kind of shake down what it is that I reach for that I don't have. What do I need? Like for today, for instance. I am, cheers by the way, I'm having a glass of wine. I have earned it today. Thank you very much. I got here and the last time I traveled at any length with my camper van, I was on a pretty strict formulated diet. And so I had to carry a freezer / refrigerator thing with me the whole way, which was fine and very convenient. It was a pain in the ass because it was huge, and this is a very small van, and it was a very big device. So it was kind of, kind of destroyed the joy of being cozy, because you were a lot cozier than you wanted to be. But the nice thing is that it had a little freezer. And so I could buy ice and stick it in there, and so I always had ice. Well, I didn't bring that. Now I'm not on that particular diet, so I don't need all these accoutrements. My van has a very, actually, kind of large refrigerator in it. I mean, it's a regular van-sized refrigerator, but it's amazing how much you can put in them. And so, so I didn't think about it. It has a little freezer up top, so I didn't even think about it. And then turn around as I'm getting ready to just have kind of refill my ice water, realize I don't have any ice. And that sucks. And so when I checked in at my campsite, they have, of course, a little, everything you need shop and stop in their little check-in area. And so I said I'll need I was hoping they had a soda fountain where I could just get a cup of ice, because that's really all I needed. But no. So I had to buy that 5-pound bag, which was, of course, a solid block of ice. Let's start there. And what I did not have was an ice pick. So I literally had to go outside. God! I had to go outside and ram it against. So I had nothing hard. There's no rocks, no bricks, nothing hard around here to knock it against, to shake it loose. And so I had to go to the fire pit, which had a cement pad, little cement, maybe 2 feet by 2 feet square cement pad. So I went, and of course, but because I'm not thinking ahead, I crashed on there, knocked all the ice loose on the bottom part of it, but in the process, because the ice bag was wet, I picked up all the ash and dirt that was on the pad on the bottom of the ice bag. So that's pretty much what I've been drinking tonight, is the, I'm sure there is soot in my wine from the little, I love my wine, and then I like a little ice cube in it just to keep it cold. So I'm sure I'm going to wake up in the morning and see soot. I've got the lights down really low so I can't see what's going on in the glass, but tomorrow I wake up, it's like nothing but soot in the bottom of my little glass. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm writing, so I already have like 10 things on my list of stuff that I need. And one of which is I have a little portable freezer, which I think, which is small. I mean, it's just this big. It might hold, size-wise, maybe 4 lean cuisines or something like that. I mean, that's the size of it. But it does hold ice. And so I may choose to bring that, pardon me, along with me on the big trip. But anyway, so where are we at here? I totally lost my train of thought. I think we've done... Oh, God. Did we do the cups? I know we did fire. I don't think we... Did we? Yes, because we pulled an oracle card. So we're doing air signs now. Welcome, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And if it's not there, I'm sorry, guys. No, I pulled the... What card did I pull? Admire. Admire what? Oh, that in the... Gotcha. That in the end, your hard work will be admired. Okay. Air signs. We've got the Strength card. The Ace of Cups again. Ooh. And the Eight of Cups. What an interesting trio of cards. And I'm looking at them and I don't know what order they're in, which is so interesting. I'm going to throw an oracle card to help me decipher this trio of interesting cards. So let me remind you, we have the Strength, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So let's pick one out. Here we go. Withdraw. So I would say that this actually goes Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Strength card. I think what's happening here is, this is first. What did I say? Yeah. Is that you are walking away from something that you thought would be incredibly brilliant, or effective, or helpful, and it wasn't. Which card? Which card is it? It wasn't. So you are choosing to walk away. And yet, here's the Strength card. You're fine. You're going to be fine. These are, remember that every lesson is starts out as a failure. Every single one. Everything you learn starts as a failure because you didn't know it before. You know, you tried to talk about it, you didn't know about it. You tried to touch the hot plate, ow! Now you know. So in my opinion, whatever happened here, whatever brilliant idea there was, or maybe you walking away and coming up with a more brilliant idea, or maybe you're walking away with much more power than you had before, and suddenly appears the Ace of Cups. So I think you're fine. I think whatever's going on here, in the end, when you walk away, you either walking away because you are stronger than the lesson you are learning, almost. Is that a way to put it? That whatever's going on here is the right thing. You're doing the right thing, be it a win or a loss. It doesn't matter. You're doing the right thing. Okay, so Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is where these oracle cards are kind of interesting. They kind of help you, you know, kind of focus on what the heck you're doing. Let's shuffle these one more time. Okay. Earth signs. Six of Swords. Uh-oh. Nine of Swords. And the Five of Swords. There is something really minor going on that is under your frickin' skin in a very big way. And you need to let it go. You need to walk away. You need to float away. Get on your boat. You're gone. This has just never been clear in my mind. Five of Swords, or Five of Wands. Nine of Swords. and the Six of Swords. So it's a minor annoyance, but it's causing you massive amounts of grief. And let me tell you right now, it's not worth it. Don't let it do that to you. Let it go. I'm speaking from extreme experience. And I'm still off-gassing the years that I lived with this. Without doing this. All because of this. There's my Nancy lesson to you. You earth signs, you're all grounded in shit, but you still carry the weight of the world. Okay, that does it from here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being patient with me. I'll be late again next week, just saying, because I am, like I said, going to this kite thing, and I won't be coming home until driving home on Monday, so I probably will get this reading, next week's readings off on Tuesday. Unless I'm incredibly brilliant on Sunday, which is unlikely. So anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. Pleasure to see you all. I'll be back, and I hope you will be too. Thanks a lot. Bye.